everybody, my name is Sally-Ann Spence. I'm here at the Hills Quarry Products dig site in Cerney Wick. Now there's been a lot going on today. We are halfway through the first week of a 3-week dig, and we've got material from the Jurassic and also the Ice Age. And in fact we're going to come here to see Joe Thompson because it's the end of the day. Joe, you and your team are all busy packing up this trench now for the night. How's it been? Has it been a busy day?
A very busy day, yeah. So this is just an absolutely amazing trench. So we opened it up yesterday, and straight away we just found so much stuff. And
Come on then, talk me through it.
I'll do it in a bit of an order. So the first thing we found yesterday has been removed already. Right. We had a big kind of head of a limb bone which was just here a little bit higher up. That's how we kind of found the site in the first place. So that was sticking up the surface pretty much here, yep.
Okay.
Secondarily, we had a rib, which was about here, so the head of a rib, which is quite rare to find usually. That was coming to around about here. Thirdly, when we were digging around that section, we found this big bone sticking out of here. It's going straight down, which is really interesting, but we think it could be a neural spine from some kind of large mammal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty cool thing. So this is, these bits would have connected to the middle of the vertebrae, so the centrum here. And there's hopefully a long kind of spike going down between these big nodules here. So a really cool thing, but you have to move a lot of this out of the way to be able to expose it.
So these finds have already gone up to the conservation area. Keep watching the videos. The hashtag is TuskForce, and we will be visiting those finds a bit later on. But let's carry on with our tour.
So moving along the trench. We then come to this, which we found a little bit after.
Oh right, what's
so
here?
It is probably a part of a rib again. So quite interestingly, we have a rib here and a rib here, which are very similar kind of sizes and shape. Possible they're from the same animal, can't be sure really. A bit more research and kind of cleaning up might have to be done to make sure. But yeah, we can see with this rib, it's quite splintered.
It's looking pretty battered though, isn't it?
Yes, so quite interestingly, the reason it might be battered is because this part of the river, this ancient river system, might have been quite fast-flowing river.
Okay.
So we can see this might be a very shallow area, a bit like rapid system. So all of these bones might have been coming downstream during the Pleistocene and knocking into these big nodules and breaking off little pieces and bits and bobs. So a really interesting layer to actually look at. So it's not always important to find big, complete, fresh bones. Always tells a bit of a story if they're broken up or smashed about a bit.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yes?
Right. And then we come to the star find of yesterday.
Star find of yesterday. Ah, yes.
So yeah, an absolutely gorgeous bone.
Now,
beautiful brown.
This bone, we have actually done a little bit of a video. We snuck down here and did a little video with Nigel Larkin and Professor Danielle Scree. So, you know, this is quite a special bone, isn't it?
Yeah, very special.
Tell us why it's a special bone.
So if you haven't seen the previous video, this is probably could be a limb bone section or something like that. We're not too sure. A lot of it's covered in clay at the moment. But on this end, we notice there's some really strange kind of curves going around here and kind of indentations where this bone has been sheared off. What Nigel Larkin and Danielle Shreve think it could be is possibly hyena bite marks, which would be really amazing, kind of gnawing at the ends of these bones to get the bone marrow out. Possibly on this top end as well. It's pretty knackered out, could have been a big kind of gnawing patch on there as well. But yeah, this bone is just so incredible. We're just waiting for it to dry out so we can actually get it out of the pit safely. There's a few cracks running through, unfortunately, but it looks relatively stable, so I think we'll be okay with that.
That is really exciting because that's showing us the predator and prey relationships that were here at that period in time. So that's a really, really nice bit of fossil with trace fossils. So awesome.
Yeah, really cool thing.
Right.
Okay, that takes us to the end of yesterday.
Okay.
Today we opened up a new trench. So from around about here, all of this was kind of covered up with overburden this morning. But today we've cleared a lot of it back and we've had a lot of stuff pop up.
Right.
So Steph found this absolutely beautiful kind of assemblage of bones just down here. So here, it's quite hard to say what it is currently, but it looks maybe it's like a head of a limb bone or something like that. This one here is a little bit of a mystery, but you've got something called an articular surface here, which would have been a connection point between that and another bone most likely. We've got lots of scattered fragments of bone and shards down here as well, so it could have been this big kind of very fast moving river system again, smashing these bones together. It's from exactly the same layer as some of the ribs we saw back there. So yeah, it's quite interesting stuff. But yeah, this is a really nice clump of bones here.
That's amazing, isn't
Really
it?
nice.
We've got a lot of flags.
So yeah, a lot of flags. So I think about an hour ago, Jacob and Millie came across a really nice patch of tusk shards. So we've got possibly a dissociated mammoth tusk down here. So loads of stuff going on. And there's quite a few bits. This is possibly a tip of a tusk, which is really cool. It's kind of coming down here to a slight point there. So this could be really cool, right at the tip of the tusk there. And we've got quite a few more pieces all around here, a bit of the inside of the tusk there, and a few more bits scattered all around here. So some really, really cool bits down this end as well. And hopefully, and when we extend this further, there'll be even more underneath that side.
You've had a really busy, well, beginning of the dig. We are only halfway through the first week, and wow, all of that. How many of you have been working in this area?
So we've had, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 people today.
We'll get you to turn around. If you turn the camera around, they'll shrink away, but we have got some of the team are here. You can see everybody here. They've all been hard at work in this trench, uncovering all these incredible finds that are telling us so much about this period in time, and just incredible. It's just amazing, isn't it? What a dig. What do you think of it so far, Joe?
It's absolutely amazing. So I was on the dig last year, luckily enough, and I just had the best time, and to be able to come back again this year has just been amazing.
It certainly has.
Unfortunately, I'm only here for a week, but I'd love to stay longer if I could, because it's just such an amazing place and some really great people as well.
Now I understand also, I was told, a little bird told me that there's been an incidental find very close to this trench.
Yes, so a couple of minutes ago, this is breaking news, we found a lovely little section of a mammoth tooth. So this was just on the edge of the trench we were digging, and we didn't actually spot it until a lot later. But there it is.
There it is, look at that.
You can see this hasn't actually been extracted yet, so it's still in the ground where it was laying. And yeah, I think we could do that now because it's all ready to come out.
So everything's been done that needs to be done. So talk us through the process. It's been photographed and many times.
Yeah, it's been photographed, the direction, its orientation was taken, and a scale with that as well. And we've kind of gone around the edge with a little lollipop stick you can see here, just to remove all of the surrounding gravel and things like that. And now it's quite wobbly, it's loose, so it should be ready to pop out now. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Let's have a look at that.
Just remove this flag for a minute to put it in this bag.
This is so exciting. This is amazing.
It's so exciting. Live extraction.
Here we are.
All right, here we go.
Let it come up.
There we are. So you can see all of these lines down here are the plates of the teeth, so they kind of form rows all along here. The chewing surface of the tooth, which would have actually been used, I think, is this side here, so this flat surface here. It's only a partial tooth, so it probably would have been about that big when it was complete. But yeah, still really nicely preserved. You've got these lovely lines going down it. But yeah, we'll get that up to conservation and give it a clean up and yeah, see what it looks like when it's all done.
Well, that is brilliant. So, as I said, keep watching our videos and you will see some of the things as they've come out of the trenches. You know, it's just an amazing dig site. It really is. We are filming live from this dig site. We will continue to upload these videos, and the hashtag is TuskForce.